I mean,
so they're going to be opted in for once again, and it's a lot of engage.
They opted into a ton of engage without knowing what the enemy AD carry was going to be, which, you know, begs the question, did they assume it was going to be Zeri, which this is going to be very good into, and good engage, you have good follow-up, and you have a front line that's going to be tough to break through in a lot of these mid-game fights. And unsurprisingly, it will just be the year here for Keen, so very boring top lane, but feels very good into Akali. Great follow-up for any CC onto the Varus, so does feel really strong here. It's a Zeri game, and keep your eyes on that certification because we have seen a lot of teams try to punish the Zeri early, overextend into this champion that is so good at chasing down and
yeah, the mini wave did just turn up. Sponge is on a ward as well, and Keen is still here, guys.
Keen is playing jungle Udyr, man.
I guess
back to the old days.
Yeah, and then FaZe picks up the mantle. Canyon will now find Sponge and will hit him with a Q. And so Sponge gonna have to get the heck out of here. Does have flash and has to use it, and he'll lose his blue buff as well. Hey, there we go. That's it. At least someone's gonna pick it up. As now Lehens, he's in the Dragon Pit. Chovy's gonna come on over as well as he dives on forward. Oh God, no!
Oh no! Okay,
it wasn't quite a Zeri moment, Wolf. No. And Canyon knows because there's a ward still here. So Sponge, once again, just going to be like this is Canyon's jungle, I guess. Yeah, he might miss a Q, but Zeri.
Haha. Also, I think Sponge did get that scuttle bottom side.
All right, so never mind. He's fine. As Satab going to move different direction, does find the Tempest, and Lehens going to pull back the Akali. But,
he stops this in live, but that's okay.
Going to check it out one more time, down to 200. Yeah.
I don't think we're getting the 4 Azir POG day. I think Canyon's... There's still a lot of game left to play.
Yep. As Rascal is going to pull Keen underneath the turret, and of course Keen can't avoid turret aggro when he has a huge flaming circle around him. But what he can do is
really tough to play out from here because, I mean, I can't even say it. It's happening. I'll show you right here. They'll show you.
Well, Satab, that's how you get him out of that. And Canyon is going to close the gap with a safeguard. That actually looked really cute. And a hook is going to come from downtown as Canyon is going to miss the Q. Good knock up there, but Pletter not actually able to find a kill or anything like that in response. It's all just defense here for DRX, and it's offense for Gen G as Lehens misses the hook. And so maybe they'll survive. Never mind. The Q's going to land from Canyon. He safeguards forward, and he has a blast cone there as well. Q once again. That time it's flashed.
Meanwhile, Rascal is losing up here. Unrelated.
It's just it's bad meeting worse. And I think Rascal might be the target here for Lehens. Oh, goodness gracious me. Just cut the video as Teddy is going to move forward. And lands Chains of Corruption. Might land a Q there as well, but I don't think they're getting a kill off the back end of this one. Satab moves in. Chovy dives on top of Teddy. And now Pletter's going to join in once again because the respawn timers are pretty short. And Satab able to grab a kill, but does immediately go down. There goes the perfect game, and that's an instant double kill. Here for Teddy also. Keen's got a decent little circle, but there's the triple, okay.
Gen G, as meanwhile.
Yeah, Rascal may be in a little bit of trouble here. Plate goes down, and so does Rascal. He is trying to Cassante, but that is a kill here. 1-0-2 now for the Zeri team.
And she is a full item down on me at 14.
No, seriously, look at the items. It's absurd. It's more than a full item. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, Canyon is going to get ulted. So Cease and Desist comes down. That is the full chain, and he is just eradicated. And now they might have an advantage here. A lot of damage is down. Pays relatively untouched for the moment, but Satab just finds himself in the blender. That is going to be some bounty gold as Sponge is now trying to flash away Rascal. Oh, he doesn't find it. The reaction time too good there for Pays. And Chovy is going to help shut down the Cassante. Teddy now is underneath the turret, but I just don't know whether that's going to be relative safety. It is. Never you mind. Okay, let's just continue the bad news before we get to, just hold that thought. We might require it. But that's the flash. All right, that could be part of the good news.
Yeah, a little bit. Hold on. Okay, yeah, no. So the good news is bounty gold here, got a kill on Canyon. And look, that's the best you can hope for here. The bad news is we tried to force a fight. Rascal says, no, hold on, there's more, we can get more. We could not, in fact, get more. Satab is going to get burned down. And then they decide one more time, like, hey, you know what? I think maybe perhaps we can go in on this. No, you cannot go in on this. They could not. In fact, this is part of the bad news. This is the bad news. Is they got the bounty. They got killing Canyon. Zaytap died, but like maybe they could get out. Nope, they decided to stay. They decided to turn around on that one. Along for the ride ever since, unfortunately, in this one. Canyon maybe in danger?
Oh, yeah, Chains of Corruption are going to land. So once again, a team fight breaks out with a kill under the Lee Sin. And now Zaytap, 5-point strike, going to connect onto Chovy there. A little bit of extra damage, but you can see the Sand Soldiers also really scary. They take down the turret. And now DRX, can they go for the re-engage? Oh no, Pleta! He misses the knock-up in Lahens. He's there with his own. Pleta's burning down. The cease and desist is going to be ignored entirely. They will not cease, and they definitely did not desist.
Yeah, and there was a Sundisc turret there the whole time as well, and Canyon is back. He is here. He has ult and flash, and he wants Teddy!
Oh dear, there is the kick. And the connection, actually, as the Zeri taking a lot of damage. The all out from Rascal, who's now diving after the Zeri, who just turns it. Zaytap does lock down the kill onto the Azir in the backline. Not entirely sure what happened there as Canyon misses the Q. That would have been a very dead Akali. But instead, they're going to look to the turret. Danger is Pleta. He's at full health, but he's not that dangerous. There, oh my, okay, how much health did he have? DRX is still struggling from that as we're going to dive back into live immediately. No time for replays as Pleta has to flash to get himself out of the way. The Q going to connect though from Canyon. Still Battle Dance. Teddy at the ready.
So, I mean, there's that. They're going to do Baron here at 21 minutes, and they have complete control.
Or they're just going to kill Cassante. They might do that first and then do that Baron thing, as Canyon is going to follow the Q. Sponge thinks it might be his time, but no, it's Paze's time, as he does throw down the ultimate. Slightly shorter cooldown on this patch, ladies and gentlemen, is now Q going to land once again, this time under Teddy. Pleta, he's out of dashes, and he is now out of health, as Emperor's Divide is just going to be used to complete the ace here for Gen G, who might just be done with this game.
Maybe it is a 4 Azir.
It could just be that.
I don't know. I think I still have to give at least
well, I mean, Canyon got, like, he died those 2 times, remember? And yeah. The first time they won the team fight, but the second time, he just died. So maybe it is. Maybe it's just the Chovy angle. As the Nexus will just be going down here. Cease and desist does come through once again here for Sponge, but it's just a celebratory press of an R button before this game is done and dusted. I think they are just going to have to wait on their fountain for this one. Double kill for the Zeri. A double kill also for Teddy, and make that a triple. Canyon is going to just say goodnight to the game, I think. He waits a second to see whether Chovy wants to grab another kill, but Gen G, that was blinding speed in game number 2 for the 2-0.